Hello and welcome back to FIFA Manager 2020 here with the Bath City Football Club on Rawslowgaming. And as you see, we have a team here that isn't really fit and isn't really in form and, basically a lot of things. So, yeah, we're having trouble in the team as pretty much always, but hopefully we'll be able to turn that around somehow. We will see how, maybe in this episode, maybe in some other episode. But as always, we will play it raw and slow and nice, just the way I like it, at least. And I hope you enjoy the gameplay and game style as well. So, what we need to do here is to speak with one of our players or more. So we'll talk with Bill here. And he wants to improve a defensive team. That's not really happening, but other than that, he are hitting his goals. Unfortunately, not really developing as we would like here, but it's all right. So we'll tell him to become stronger. That's always beneficial. And we'll say to Bauer just that the state of affair can continue. Quite possibly he would like a new contract, I guess. And alright, so we tried to tell him at least that we want him in our team, but he didn't take that too well, so to say. So we'll hope for the best nonetheless and see if we can manage that. And for this match against Eastbourne Borough, I think we'll do a 3D match to kick this episode off. Our team rating 516 versus their 541. Really stumbling on the words and the numbers there. But yeah, we are unfortunately underdogs and we are playing at home. We will go out there and keep it simple. I don't really want to undermine our team, so basically we're never really pushing our team. But yeah, as I said before or in the last episode, I think we're talking about maybe pushing versus teams that are higher rating, but Eastbourne Borough is certainly looking to be in form, so don't really want to push it against a better team in form. Maybe push it against a better team that isn't in great form. But yeah, we'll see. So we'll kick this off. We'll do 4 times the speed and all the usual things. And we will do highlights as soon as this have kicked off. And highlights for the match, and highlight straight off for Eastbourne Borough, unfortunately, but saved there pretty easily by the keeper, so that's always good. And next highlight as well for Eastbourne Borough, here with the shot, and again saved there pretty easily by the keeper, so once again, good. So also, if you are interested in getting FIFA Manager 2020 yourself and how I got that installed with all the updates and everything, there is a tutorial on my channel, and it's also linked in the description where you can check it out yourself how to get it installed. And also in the description is a link where you can buy FIFA Manager 2013 or 2014 for a decent price, and I get a small kickback on that if you choose to buy it from there. So a good way to support the channel if that is something you want to do. And yeah, I thought we were getting a goal there, or it looked like we had a goal. Not too sure. It doesn't show up in the results or the scoreline yet, but maybe it will in halftime, so to say. And another highlight there for Eastbourne Borough. They have had a few, but all have been saved by our keeper with pretty safe hands, actually. And here is yet another chance, and yet again it seems to be from Eastbourne Borough, and unfortunately this is a goal. almost saved by the keeper there, but snuck it up right in the left-hand corner or right-hand corner after he were on it. Yeah, the scoreline 1-1. The game just missed our leading goal, so to say. And if you're playing the game, or if you have been playing the game when you were younger, or when the game actually was fresh, so to say, so like FIFA Manager 2013 or 2014 or any of the previous games, I'd love to hear what your feelings about the game and the series, and how you feel like when about this not being on the market anymore, that you got to pretty much choose Football Manager if you want to play a Football Manager game, so to say. I certainly feel like there is missed competition, at least in the market. I surely would wish that the EA would take up this series again. And halftime looks all right, and say just play like we practiced in training, and let our assistant manager do the assistant talk, or halftime talk rather, and just continue here and hope that we can do all right. Unfortunately, Eastbourne Borough here with the first chance in the second half, and it looks really dangerous, but they put it outside of the post, so that's good for us. And another chance here for Eastbourne Borough, and saved there by our keeper. So far I feel like the keeper have held us together, together, and still with a chance here in this match. And a chance there for Bath City, but well wide there by whatever player that was. That is one of the things that I think works better in Football Manager, that the name of the players show up more frequently and properly, so to say. And another chance for Bats here on the left-hand corner, and very nearly getting a good position there on the actual shot, but not really. And the players of Bath City seem tired, and that I saw myself when looking at the lineup there, and a really good shot there, a bit outside the penalty area, unfortunately saved by the keeper on that long shot from Bath City. So around 20 minutes to go of this match, and a penalty for Eastbourne Borough, and it's hit the post and it's saved, and 3 times on the missed the goal on the 2 open goals there pretty much. So we should feel lucky there, definitely, and shoot just outside there also by Eastbourne Borough. So as of now, 1-1 is a very good result here, and a shot there from a free kick from a long way out for Bath City. Didn't really look dangerous at all for the keeper. And I don't know why this highlight is still going on here. And I guess that were for the yellow card. It's sometimes hard to notice what the highlight is all about. Also one of the issues with the 3D match engine here. But in general, of course, this 3D match engine here is definitely on par with the current match engine for Football Manager, even though this is like 7 years ago. And another highlight here, a few minutes before the final whistle, and it's Eastbourne Borough here running up with the ball, and hopefully this doesn't end too bad, but that actually were pretty darn close to a goal. But luckily enough, it wasn't. And just there for Bath City, I thought maybe, but unfortunately the cross didn't make it to the correct player or the correct address. And another yellow card there for one of Bath players. And the game is over. So the final scoreline is a 1-1 for Bath City versus Eastbourne Borough, and somehow the player of the match and the best rated player were the opposing player's keeper, when I really think it maybe should have been our keeper, but alright. Shots 5-13, shots on target 3-4, chances 5-12, possession 52-48%. Still feel like this was a decent result overall for us. Still 14th in the league, 7 points up to a playoff spot, which is our goal, even though I feel like it will probably be a little bit hard to reach it, unfortunately. Players know now, yeah. So Stedman here on loan is the player that apparently have been greatest, and 55, yeah. It's a pretty darn good loan. But the national loans is like pretty much impossible to get. That we have already learned. Alright, whatever. We might use this to do... Now we have been to a restaurant very, very recently actually, but thought about maybe trying to do something to raise up the atmosphere in the team, but I think it's been alright overall. So while we're moving here towards the next game against Hungerford Town away, a game that we should hopefully win quite easily, remember to smash that like button if you're enjoying this episode and this series, and if you are doing that, you should have hit the subscribe button already. But if you haven't done that and want to follow along on a journey here to Premier League and beyond with Bath City, you should hit that as well. And to be super duper sure to not miss out on anything, you can hit that small notification bell icon. Alright, so Matt Bauer into the team here for this match, so team rating up to 523. And let's see here, we should do some team dynamics or team talk, player talk really. And Stacha is the player that is up, so let's see here. Gaining some experience still, or getting better, so that's good. But really overpaid to be in truth, or to be really blunt. We'll tell him to get stronger as well. And we can kick off here, and we'll do instant results here for this match against Hungerford Town, and we should go out there and keep it simple, or I should have got fight for every ball maybe, or something like that, but well, we do take the lead there pretty early in the 8th minute, so that's good, and looks all right here so far. And we'll say let's continue like this. Let the assistant do the talks. Teamwork is up to 66, so that's pretty good. Atmosphere is at 9, which isn't especially good, but it's all right. Extending the lead here in the 65th minute to 2-0, so that's very good. And that's also the final result. So as said, the final result and scoreline is 2-0 for Bassett versus Hungerford. Shots 9-3, shots on target 6-1, shots on target 3-2, and chances 12-3, possession 60-40%. So a good match and a good result, and that brought us up 1 place to 14th in the league, 5 points off from our playoff spot. It should be a little bit of a tougher game coming up here next week, and a pretty exciting game maybe against Oxford City. Hopefully we can do something good there. That would be nice. And yeah, very even here according to the team rating. Yeah, 527. We have pretty much a full team. Yeah, Pokercliff is still a little bit down, and a little bit down on experience, but that is going to change here pretty shortly. So that is nice, that we'll gain 2 points straight off. Smith here, unfortunately, yeah, very much down overall. And yeah, let's see here. Start match. Yeah, we should do a player talk first, so let's do that. Poker Cliff. So what's happening here? Development. Yeah, his development quite fine, considering he has been injured for pretty much the whole preseason. Better in air. It's a good thing to practice as a defender. So we'll kick this off. Yeah, minus 180, so are really poor for total team dynamics. So I said totally equal here, 527 versus 527 for Bassett versus Oxford City in terms of team rating. And we'll go out there and say fight for every ball, and we'll play this match in instant result, and we'll do one more match in 3D match before calling this an episode. And about instant results, sometimes it's pretty darn instant and sometimes not. This time pretty much so. And the scoreline 0-0 after 1 half. And looking alright, looking here like we are actually definitely having the advantage. And we'll say let's continue like this. Definitely feel like this is good. Atmosphere still at 9 out of 20, so alright, but not more. Come on, get in with a goal. Come on, they got a red card also. Oh, and we get our own goal in the very last minute against us. After they had one player sent off. That's so bad, actually. So I said the final scoreline is 0-1 for Bassett versus Oxford City. Shots 9-0. Shots on target 7-0. Chances 9-1. Possession 56-44%. So I don't know what happened there, but we definitely didn't have the gods with us, so to say, or the football gods with us there. So dropping down to 16th place, 6 points off from a playoff spot, and really, really poor. Really poor and really unlucky. And sports down to 13, and yeah, if we don't manage to do better, I guess we will be fired here pretty soon. And yeah, that is not something we want to see, and that would pretty much mean that this series would be over and we would have to start again somehow, somewhere. So we'll check this match out against Maidenhead then instead, and hopefully we can do better. We certainly need to do so. And the offer from Gisli here we will just ignore. The team dynamics, let's check here. So Guttridge is the player to talk to next. He certainly have improved so far, pretty good. We'll tell him to get better in air as well. We'll start match here, and as I said, we'll do 3D match for this one. And we'll say we'll give them a hard time this match. Alright, so come on, load. Come on, game, let's load. We don't have all day sitting here. What happened now? It reloaded the load bar, or what? Oh well, hopefully it works now. Yeah, there we go. Very strange, but all right. And we'll do highlights here for this match also. And first highlight here for Bad City. And the ball up to Kelly. Kelly with a shot. And it's a goal here in, around the 10-minute mark or something like that. And actually, Kelly, I think this is actually against us. Oh, yeah, exactly. It's for Maidenhead. And yeah, cheering on the wrong team. That's always good. But that's pretty much the dress that we do have also as a home team. But of course we aren't playing as a home team, and we got another goal against us there, so now the scoreline is 0-2 for Bassett versus Maidenhead after less than 10 minutes, so that's definitely not good at all. The Shire here with a chance and get a second chance, and it's a goal, a reduction here for Bassett at least, so that's good. 1-2. And hopefully we can bring something back to this match. And now we are about 20 minutes in of the game and still a 1-2, but here is a chance for Bassett across, and Brunt there with a real chance, or Tishara with a real chance, a bicycle kick that were just outside of the goal. And Tishara there with another chance, shooting just outside of the post. So looking at the stats, it seems like we are actually having more chances than Maidenhead at the moment. And see here, Brunt with a shot, but pretty much straight at the keeper, unfortunately. Players of Maidenhead seem tired, so hopefully we can do something about that or take advantage from that. That would be nice. Maidenhead here possibly with another chance, and and shot just wide of the post there. And maybe the last chance here of the first half, and this time for Bad City. Bad City with the ball, Brunt coming through here, and a shot just wide, unfortunately, again of the right hand or left hand side of the goal. But we see another chance here before the end of the first half. It's Bad City cross, and unfortunately the cross is grabbed by the keeper of Maidenhead. And still another chance, and it's Brunt here, and it's a goal for Bad City. And we have equalized just before the end of the first half, hitting pretty much the root of the post there. And I got to say that seems like it was well deserved, to say the least. We have had definitely far worse results here overall for a few matches than we deserve. And the fitness on our players is horrible in general. Once I stay awake here, we'll do assistant, and atmosphere down to 6, so really poor. So we need to do something here pretty soon, maybe another restaurant visit or something like that, no matter what. But they are very ineffective if you do them too much, so can't really do that. So it's kind of hard to tackle what to do, really. And let's see here. Bad City with a chance, and it's saved there by the keeper of Maidenhead, unfortunately, and the corner, and out for another corner. And Bad City, what happened there? He had so many to pass that were pretty much free and with an open goal, but didn't manage to get it to the correct player. Well, chances seem to keep happening here. Bad City with a free kick, and unfortunately pretty much straight at the keeper. So the 60-minute mark here, and another highlight here. We would pretty much miss the whole highlight, but oh well. Hopefully we can keep it together, or maybe get in with a winning goal, but I kind of want to bet, almost want to bet, or feel like their Maidenhead would get in with a cheap goal. Maybe they do here. No, not yet at least. Very, very sacrificing defending there, actually. And pass it here with the ball, playing it wide to Craig, just as we're about to say, but not so much. Pass it here again, and it's a goal! Taking the lead for the first time in this game, 3-2 here in, let's say it's the 70-minute mark or something like that. Yeah, 71st. Jordan Simpson and there with a very well struck goal, actually, from a distance. So that's very, very nice. And another highlight here for Basity. Dishara, no, unfortunately blocked there, so out for a chance for Maidenhead, but maybe not so, because we retake the ball and, well, yeah, nothing is really going to happen here, it feels like. But we are not sure. Yeah, just running away. As I said, don't really understand all the highlights, but it is what it is. And we do have a highlight here. It's for Maidenhead, and they hit the top bar, very nearly escaping there with only a few minutes to go here of the match. And Stacek coming through there, and that should have been a red card pretty much. Getting taken there on pretty much a free chance. Didn't even get a card. And Maidenhead getting here 1-on-1 versus the keeper. And it's a goal, unfortunately, for Maidenhead here in the 90th minute or something like that. And it's all equal again. And yeah. Very, very poor and unlucky for us, so to say. And there we have it. The final result is 3-3. Definitely an exciting match, at least. A good match to choose to do 3D match for sure. And yeah, decent result for the team nonetheless, but I feel like we really could have won that for sure. Shots 10-10, shots on target 5-6, chances 10-10. And possession 50-50, so overall, yeah, as the commentary said there, neither of the team really deserved to lose that match, and neither of the team did do that either. So still 16th in the league, unfortunately, 8 points up to our playoff spot, and yeah, we are going to have a little bit of a tough time here if we're not going to do better. And betting gain experience level up to level 3, that's always nice. And how much is he at now? 51 basic level, so that's pretty darn alright. And yeah, that will be pretty much everything for this episode, so I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time here on the channel. Thank you, and bye-bye. You have been watching Rawslowgaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.